Imagine a leadership style that doesn't just focus on tasks and results, but puts people at the heart of everything. What if you could lead by inspiring and empowering others, fostering a culture of trust, collaboration, and mutual respect? This is the core idea behind Leading with People by Baumaster, a leadership philosophy that prioritizes the human element. In today's fast-paced world, leadership isn't just about getting things done. It's about building relationships, nurturing talent, and creating an environment where people feel valued. This audiobook summary by AudiblePages offers practical strategies to become a people-first leader, transforming the way you lead your team and organization. By the end of this audiobook summary, you'll walk away with actionable insights into how you can lead effectively by prioritizing people, fostering meaningful connections, and driving success through empowerment and empathy. Chapter 1. The human-centered approach to leadership. Baumaster begins by introducing the idea that effective leadership is rooted in understanding and valuing the human element. Leadership is about more than just strategy and execution. It's about creating an environment where people feel heard, respected, and motivated. This human-centered approach forms the foundation of people-first leadership. Imagine you're managing a team. Instead of focusing solely on deadlines, you take the time to understand each team member's strengths, challenges, and motivations. By doing so, you create a supportive environment where people feel valued, which in turn leads to higher performance and job satisfaction. Shift your mindset from managing tasks to managing people. Take time to understand the individuals on your team, their goals, concerns, and personal strengths. Led by building relationships and trust, and you'll see improved collaboration and results. Chapter 2. Building Trust and Psychological Safety. One of the key pillars of people-first leadership is trust. Baumaster explains that trust is the foundation upon which all strong relationships are built, especially in leadership. Without trust, teams struggle with communication, collaboration, and innovation. Leaders must foster a culture of trust by being transparent, consistent, and supportive. Consider the concept of psychological safety, where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas and concerns without fear of judgment or retribution. When people feel safe, they're more willing to take risks and share innovative ideas, leading to a more dynamic and successful team. Create psychological safety in your team by encouraging open communication and showing vulnerability. Be honest about challenges and lead by example when it comes to admitting mistakes. This openness fosters trust and encourages others to do the same. Chapter 3. Empathy as a leadership superpower. Baumaster highlights the importance of empathy in leadership, understanding, and sharing the feelings of others. Empathetic leaders take the time to listen actively, understand the perspectives of their team members, and respond to their needs in a meaningful way. Imagine you're faced with a team member who's struggling with personal issues. Instead of focusing only on their performance, you approach the situation with empathy, offering support and flexibility. This not only helps the individual, but also builds loyalty and trust within the team. Practice active listening and empathy in your leadership style. When interacting with your team, ask questions that show you care about their well-being. Empathy doesn't just improve relationships, it enhances productivity and morale. Chapter 4. The Power of Empowerment. Empowerment is about giving people the tools, confidence, and autonomy they need to succeed. Baumaster argues that leaders should focus on empowering their teams by delegating responsibilities, trusting their judgment, and encouraging personal growth. When team members feel empowered, they take ownership of their work, leading to higher engagement and better outcomes. Imagine a leader who micromanages every decision versus one who trusts their team to make independent choices. The difference is clear. Empowerment fosters innovation, accountability, and growth, while micromanagement stifles creativity and motivation. Delegate responsibilities to your team and trust them to make decisions. Offer guidance and support when needed, but avoid micromanaging. Empower your team by encouraging autonomy and watch their confidence and performance grow. Chapter 5. Emotional Intelligence in Leadership. In this chapter, Baumaster delves into the importance of emotional intelligence for effective leadership. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing and managing your own emotions, as well as understanding and influencing the emotions of others. Leaders with high EQ are better equipped to handle conflict, build stronger relationships, and create a positive work environment. Consider a situation where a team member reacts negatively to feedback. A leader with high EQ would approach the conversation with sensitivity, acknowledging the emotions at play and addressing them constructively, rather than responding with frustration or defensiveness. Develop your emotional intelligence by becoming more self-aware and practicing emotional regulation. Pay attention to the emotions of your team members and respond with empathy and understanding. This will help you navigate difficult conversations and strengthen your leadership presence. Chapter 6. Leading through change. Change is inevitable in any organization, and how leaders handle it can make or break a team's success. Baumaster emphasizes that effective leaders lead through change by maintaining open communication, offering support, and involving their teams in the process. People are more likely to embrace change when they feel included and supported. Imagine leading your team through a major organizational shift. Instead of imposing changes from the top down, you involve your team in discussions, address their concerns, and provide resources to help them adapt. This approach reduces resistance and builds a sense of ownership over the change. During times of change, prioritize clear communication and transparency. Involve your team in the decision-making process where possible and provide ongoing support as they navigate the transition. This will help create a more resilient and adaptable team. Chapter 7. The role of feedback in people-centric leadership. Feedback is essential for growth, but it must be delivered thoughtfully and constructively. Baumaster discusses the importance of providing regular, meaningful feedback that helps team members improve without feeling discouraged. Constructive feedback fosters personal development, while positive reinforcement builds confidence and motivation. Think of feedback as a way to guide your team toward success, rather than as a critique of their performance. By framing feedback as a tool for improvement, you create a culture of continuous learning and development. Make feedback a regular part of your leadership practice. Focus on providing actionable, constructive feedback that helps your team members grow. When offering criticism, always pair it with encouragement and specific steps for improvement. Chapter 8. Cultivating a culture of collaboration. Baumaster emphasizes the importance of collaboration in creating a high-performing team. Leaders should foster an environment where team members feel encouraged to work together, share ideas, and leverage each other's strengths. Collaboration not only improves performance, but also strengthens relationships within the team. Imagine a leader who actively promotes teamwork by facilitating open discussions, encouraging cross-departmental cooperation, and recognizing collaborative efforts. This leader builds a culture where everyone feels valued and contributes to the team's success. Promote collaboration by creating opportunities for your team to work together. Encourage open communication, hold regular team meetings, and celebrate collaborative achievements. Building a culture of collaboration strengthens your team's effectiveness and unity. Chapter 9. Leading with integrity and authenticity. Baumaster concludes with a focus on integrity and authenticity as the cornerstones of leadership. Leaders who lead with integrity build trust and respect, while authenticity fosters genuine connections with their teams. Leading with integrity means doing what's right, even when it's difficult, and staying true to your values. Imagine a leader who consistently makes decisions based on ethical principles and is transparent about their motivations. This type of leadership inspires loyalty and trust because team members know they can rely on the leader to act in their best interest. Lead with integrity by staying true to your values and making ethical decisions, even in challenging situations. Be authentic in your leadership style. Don't try to emulate others or lead in a way that feels unnatural. Your authenticity will create stronger, more trusting relationships with your team. Practical advice and wrap-up. Baumaster's Leading with People teaches us that effective leadership is about much more than achieving results. It's about building relationships, empowering others, and leading with empathy and integrity. By focusing on the human element, leaders can create an environment where people thrive, resulting in both personal and organizational success. Start by adopting these principles in your leadership approach. Prioritize trust, practice empathy, empower your team, and always lead with authenticity. The impact will be felt not just in your results, but in the relationships you build along the way. Are you ready to become a people-first leader? Begin by implementing one of these habits in your leadership practice today and watch your team transform.